The only way you can know where the line is if you cross it. We may be small and we may be young, but we will shake the world for our beliefs. Healthy citizens are the greatest asset any country can have. All men can see these tactics whereby I conquer, but what none can see is the strategy out of which victory is evolved. In the midst of darkness, he alone sees the dawn. In the midst of the soundless, he alone hears harmony. Every act of goodness is born from our desire to be happy. Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. Plan for what it is difficult while it is easy. Do what is great while it is small. Life changes very quickly, in a very positive way if you let it. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. I don't think of all the misery, but of the beauty that still remains. The storm is what they threw at me. The hurricane is what I became. A single death is a tragedy. 1,000,000 deaths is a statistic. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. The search for truth is more precious than its possession. What is of supreme importance in war is to attack the enemy's strategy. Instinct is a makeshift, an admission of helplessness before the problem of reality. Dream your own dreams, achieve your own goals. Your journey is your own and unique. Knowledge is merely brilliance in organization of ideas and not wisdom. The truly wise person goes beyond knowledge. Law is made by the winner to preserve victory over the loser. There are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. A fool despises good counsel, but a wise man takes it to heart. I believe in spectacles, but I think eyes necessary too. Life isn't about escaping, but it's all about experiencing. He who knows he is a fool is not the biggest fool. He who knows he is confused is not in the worst confusion. If my life is going to mean anything, I have to live it myself. During a conversation, listening is as powerful as loving. Living never wore one, so much as the effort not to live. You will never know how high you can climb until you reach the top. Management of many is the same as management of few. It is a matter of organization. You never fail until you stop trying. It's not what you are in life, but what you make of it. The men of old breathed clear down to their heels. Just remain in the center, watching, and then forget that you are there. I quote others only in order the better to express myself. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. Some things in life are too complicated to explain in any language. The petty thief is imprisoned, but the big thief becomes a feudal lord. The most important decision you make is to be in a good mood. I'm not going to die. I'm going home like a shooting star. They don't actually want you to do your own thing, not unless it's their thing too. If a man takes no thought about what is distant, he will find sorrow near at hand. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue what you want. Truth is neither objectivity nor the balanced view. truth is a selfless subjectivity. Heaven does without doing, through its purity. Earth does without doing, through its calmness. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Nothing happens until something moves. I've never had anyone's approval, so I've learned to live without it. People don't always want to be with people. It gets tiring. Perfect happiness is the absence of striving for happiness. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. Go to heaven for the climate and hell for the company. Ability, experience, and books have solution for all the problems. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. If you fuel your journey on the opinions of others, you are going to run out of gas. Your time is way too valuable to be wasting on people that can't accept who you are. Desire is half of life. Indifference is half of death. Know thyself, know thy enemy. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. Aslan, you doubt your value. Don't run from who you are. Focus on making yourself better, not on thinking that you are better. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. We cannot do everything at once, but we can do something at once. When you treat your failures as lessons, you can never fail. We don't receive wisdom, we must discover it for ourselves. Attack is the secret of defense. Defense is the planning of an attack. Some people look for a beautiful place, others make a place beautiful. To a mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. Colors blind the eye, sounds deafen the ear, flavors numb the taste, thoughts weaken the mind, desires wither the heart. Everything changes in my life, and the world stays the same. An education is not so much about making a living as making a person. The smallest light has greater power than the largest darkness. 10 seconds, that's all it takes for life to throw you a curveball. Silence is nice to have if you wanted it, but maddening if you didn't. Even though the ship may go down, the journey goes on. To realize that you do not understand is a virtue. Not to realize that you do not understand is a defect. You grow mentally weak when your life is too comfortable. Many things that don't really mean so much of anything are wonderful. Small circle, private life, and peaceful mind. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. I was never aware of any other option but to question everything. Being defeated is often a temporary condition. Giving up is what makes it permanent. Appear at points which the enemy must hasten to defend. March swiftly to places where you are not expected. Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. Forget what hurts you, but never forget what it taught you. Some use drugs to silence the pain. Others use them to feel the pain they silenced. Time is precious, but truth is more precious than time. You can measure the size of a person by what makes him or her angry. True friends are always together in spirit. Lucy Maud Montgomery. Distance sometimes lets you know who is worth keeping and who is worth letting go. I admire those who do good and expect nothing in return. Start each day with a positive thought and a grateful heart. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. Follow your heart, then root its longing with the facts. Take care of your body. Remember, health is another form of wealth. To bear and not to own, to act and not lay claim, to do the work and let it go, for just letting it go is what makes it stay. Home is where somebody notices when you are no longer there. Recognizing power in another does not diminish your own. All the fish needs is to get lost in the water. All man needs is to get lost in towel. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up.